Hello everyone, Mario here. Welcome to an adventure that will get your heart pounding. I'm taking you deep into the heart of Kenya. We're going to explore some of the most incredible places on Earth. Forget the concrete jungle for a while. We're heading into the real thing. Vast plains, dusty tracks, untamed wilderness. I've always believed that the best challenges are found in nature. And Kenya, my friends, is nature at its most raw and magnificent, so buckle up. We're about to dive headfirst into a world where lions are kings, elephants roam free. My mission is simple. I want to show you the magic of Kenya's legendary national parks. We'll be hitting the big three: Masai Mara, Amboseli, Tsavo. Each one is a world of its own, with unique challenges and breathtaking rewards. I'm so excited to have you along for the ride. Let's do this. This journey is more than just a travel log. It's a call to adventure. It's a reminder that there's a massive, beautiful world out there waiting for us. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button because you won't want to miss a single moment of this incredible expedition. Your support helps me bring these wild places right to your screen. Stay with me and let's get this Kenyan safari started. It's going to be one for the books. Our first stop is the legendary Masai Mara. The moment you arrive, you know you're somewhere special. The air itself feels different, charged with energy. The landscape is a vast, rolling ocean of grass, stretching further than the eye can see. Dotted with acacia trees, it looks exactly like the Africa of your dreams. This is the theater for one of the greatest spectacles on Earth, the Great Migration. Millions of wildebeest thunder across these plains, and zebra thunder across these plains, driven by ancient instincts. The sheer scale of it is impossible to comprehend until you're right in the middle of it. The ground literally trembles beneath you. It's a powerful, primal experience. Driving into the reserve, the anticipation was electric. Our guide, a Maasai warrior named Joseph, had a sixth sense for finding wildlife. He'd point to a seemingly empty patch of grass and suddenly a lioness would materialize from the camouflage. The Mara is a place of constant motion. It's a non-stop drama of predator and prey. You see life and death playing out in its rawest form. But it's not grim, it's just the natural order of things. It teaches you a profound respect for the circle of life. This is a classroom without walls, and every sighting is a lesson in survival and resilience. It's truly humbling. If you're enjoying this journey into the heart of the Mara, make sure you give this a like. It lets me know you want more wild content like this. Stay tuned, because the adventure is just getting started. The sheer density of wildlife here is mind-blowing. You don't drive for hours hoping to see something. You drive for minutes and have to decide what to look at. It's a constant sensory overload in the best possible way. You can't talk about the Mara without talking about the lions. They are the undisputed kings here, and they carry themselves with an air of pure authority. One afternoon we stumbled upon a massive pride, just lazing in the shade of a sausage tree. There were about 15 of them, from tiny clumsy cubs to the huge black-maned male. They were completely unfazed by our vehicle. The cubs were play fighting, tumbling over each other and pouncing on their mother's tail. It was such an intimate and funny scene. You see these ferocious predators and then you see them acting just like house cats. It's a beautiful contrast that reminds you they are complex, social animals. Then there was the hyena encounter. We were driving back to camp as the sun began to set, painting the sky in fiery oranges and purples. Suddenly a clan of hyenas appeared on the track ahead of us. They are often misunderstood creatures, but seeing them up close, you appreciate their intelligence and power. One of them stopped and looked right at me, its eyes glowing in the fading light. One of the most surprising moments happened near the Mara River. We were watching a pod of hippos, which are notoriously grumpy animals. Out of nowhere, a tiny terrapin decided to climb onto the back of a huge, sleeping hippo. The hippo didn't even flinch. It just lay there, letting the little turtle sunbathe on its back. It was a hilarious and heartwarming sight, a perfect example of the unexpected friendships you can find in the wild. Of course, the Mara is also home to the Masai people. Their culture is as much a part of the landscape as the wildlife. Visiting a local village was a powerful experience. They live in harmony with this wild land, a balance they have maintained for centuries. Their knowledge of the environment is incredible. It was a humbling reminder that we have so much to learn from indigenous communities. Their connection to this place is deep and inspiring, adding another rich layer to the Mara experience. Leaving the rolling grasslands of the Mara behind, we headed south to Amboseli National Park. The landscape changes dramatically. The ground becomes drier, dustier, and the plains are vast and open. But what defines Amboseli is the view. Looming over the entire park is the magnificent Mount Kilimanjaro. Its snow-capped peak seems to float above the clouds, providing the most epic backdrop you could ever imagine for a safari. Seeing a herd of elephants marching across the plain with that iconic mountain in the background is a sight that will be burned into my memory forever. It's postcard perfect, but so much more powerful in person. Amboseli is the land of giants. It's famous for its huge herds of elephants, including some of the largest tuskers left in Africa. These are majestic, intelligent, and incredibly social creatures. We spent hours just watching them. We saw them interacting at a watering hole, spraying themselves with mud to cool down. The young ones were chasing birds and splashing in the water with pure joy. There's a profound sense of family and community within the herds. You can see the wisdom in the eyes of the old matriarchs as they guide their families across the dusty plains. It's a truly moving sight. If you're loving these stories from Kenya, please share this with a fellow adventurer. Your support means the world. One of the funniest moments in Amboseli involved a very curious baboon. We had stopped for a quick snack in the vehicle and I had a banana. I should have known better. In a flash, a massive baboon leaped onto the hood of our Land Cruiser, staring me down with intense focus. He clearly wanted my banana. He started slapping the windshield, making all sorts of noise. It was both hilarious and a little intimidating. I ended up sacrificing the banana for the sake of our windshield. It was a classic rookie mistake, but a great story to tell. It's a good reminder. In the wild, you have to be constantly aware of your surroundings. The park isn't just about elephants, though. The wetlands and marshes, fed by underground springs from Kilimanjaro, are an oasis for bird life. We saw thousands of flamingos creating a sea of pink, along with pelicans, herons, and countless other species. The contrast between the dry, dusty plains and these lush green swamps is stunning. The bird watching here is absolutely world-class. I'm not a hardcore birder, but you can't help but be impressed. We saw the bizarre-looking secretary bird, striding through the grass hunting for snakes. We spotted the vibrant, superb starling, which flashes with iridescent blues and greens in the sunlight. And my favorite, the lilac-breasted roller, a bird that looks like it flew straight out of a paint box. It's a reminder that you need to appreciate the small wonders as much as the big spectacles. One evening we went on a sundowner. This is a classic safari tradition, where you find a scenic spot to watch the sunset with a drink in hand. As the sun dipped below the horizon, it cast a golden glow over everything, and Kilimanjaro's peak turned a soft pink. It was a moment of complete peace and tranquility. In our busy lives, we rarely get to experience such profound stillness. It's moments like these that truly recharge your soul. Our final destination was the mighty Tsavo, a park so vast it's split into two. Tsavo East, Tsavo West. This place feels ancient and rugged. The landscape is dramatically different from the Mara and Amboseli. It's a semi-arid wilderness of scrubland baobab trees striking red earth. It's also a land of legends, most famously the man-eating lions of Tsavo who terrorized railway workers in the 19th century. You can feel the history in this place. It's wilder and more untamed. You have to work a little harder to find the animals. But that just makes every sighting even more rewarding. This is a true adventurer's park. Tsavo East. Vast, flat, hot. The defining feature is the striking brick-red soil. It gets on everything, your clothes, your skin, your gear, and it famously coats the elephants, giving them the nickname of the red elephants of Tsavo. Seeing these magnificent creatures dusted in red, glowing in the afternoon sun, is an unforgettable image. They look like ancient beings from another world. We tracked a large bull for a while as he made his way to the Galana River. He was a lone wanderer, a true symbol of the rugged independence required to survive in this harsh, beautiful land. Tsavo West, in contrast, is more volcanic and mountainous. It's a landscape of rolling hills, rocky outcrops, and dense vegetation. This makes spotting wildlife more of a challenge. It's a proper game of hide-and-seek. You need patience and a sharp eye. We climbed a poacher's lookout, a viewpoint with a panoramic vista of the plains below. The view was breathtaking. It gave us an appreciation for the sheer scale of the park. It's a place where you can drive for hours and not see another vehicle. You feel like you have this entire wild kingdom all to yourself. One of the highlights of Tsavo West was visiting Manzima Springs. It's a true oasis in this dry land. Crystal clear water filtered through the volcanic rock of the Chulu Hills bubbles up into a series of pools. We went to the underwater viewing hide where you can look through glass into the pool. We saw huge hippos gracefully walking along the bottom and massive crocodiles lurking in the shadows. It was like looking into a giant natural aquarium. To see these animals from that underwater perspective was completely unique and a little bit surreal. It was a fantastic surprise in the middle of this rugged wilderness. If you've been inspired by the rugged beauty of Tsavo, please consider subscribing. Your support fuels these expeditions and helps me share the importance of protecting these wild places. So, there you have it. A whirlwind tour through the heart of Kenya's wild places. From the endless plains of the Masai Mara to the iconic shadow of Kilimanjaro and Amboseli, the rugged red earth of Tsavo. Each park offered a unique adventure, a different set of challenges, its own brand of magic. But this isn't just about my adventure, it's about inspiring yours. Everyone should experience a safari at least once. Like, share, subscribe to the channel. Tell me in the comments, lions of the Mara, elephants of Amboseli, red landscapes of Tsavo. Thank you for joining me. A privilege to share this corner of the world. Remember to stay curious, keep exploring, never lose your sense of adventure. The world is full of wonders. Now it's your turn. Find your own wild. Until our next adventure, stay safe and keep challenging yourself. Mario, over and out.